7:08 in the morning. Hey, good morning to y'all. Tuesday morning as I begin this, and hopeful to make today a good day. We'll see. Good days are like guys showing up. Just can't count on that. Just can't count on either one. So again, Tuesday morning, supposed to have 2 twos going. I know for a fact we've got one of those 2s going at property 4, and then another 2 is supposed to be going at property 1. But every so often, units aren't ready or things get changed with, you know, what's going on with property 1. So I'm hopeful that we do have both of those 2s going, because that's all I've got on the schedule. And I'm supposed to have, well, a bunch of people today. It should be all our cast of regulars, and then also the new guy Najee from yesterday, and also possibly Pee-wee's brother. Pee-wee's brother would hit me up yesterday after basically ghosting me, and would tell me that he lost his phone at Busch Gardens and some kind of miraculous way, at an amusement park, in some kind of miraculous way got his phone back. So good deal. I was really hopeful about being able to start this guy, because I think he's got quite a bit of construction experience, so hopefully he would be a really good fit. I'm going to start today off going to Lowe's. I need to get more liquid sander. Can't never have enough of that when it comes to deglossing trim. You have got to degloss the trim when it comes to these full color changes. It just makes painting that trim so much easier in terms of paint adhesion to the trim. Window down. Not sure what time Bo and his girl got out last night. I'm gonna have to go check on units after I leave from Lowe's. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, is go check on at least property 5, load out everything from property 5, and then begin to prepare for property 1. I guess it would be my hope to get property 1 rolling and then go worry about getting started over at property 4. I'm sure Bo and his girl got out late last night, so you know they're not going to be coming in till after 10 o'clock this morning. And I hope I got both units going today, and I hope I've got everybody today. And one other thing to mention real quick, I don't know necessarily what's going to happen with Donald. I would never even hear anything else from Donald yesterday after I left Bo, Jess, and Donald at property 4 to do that unit. Donald would leave at some point and just never come back. I would pay Donald last night, would never even hear anything from him. Paid him $160 for the day, and it was more money than he even deserved. What I'm saying is, it's been quite an ongoing situation with Donald, more than I've ever even talked about in video. Speculation and rumor of certain things that I'm seeing with my own eyes that are almost validating that speculation and rumor that I've been told about. And then also add to it, you know, the hit or miss work performance. There was the unit that he was supposed to fix of Rodney's fuck-ups that he did. Would end up coming out there Sunday for an hour, while I've already done, you know, a good majority of those fixes. And then there was yesterday, which was totally fucking uncalled for, you know. Maybe he was mad about the fact that he was making $160 for the day. I think back to a guy named John that we had. John worked with us on 2 separate, you know, during 2 different points throughout this. But I had heard, you know, remember the $100 on Friday situation for like 3 or 4 hours of work? and John was pissed off about that, or supposedly was pissed off about that, but Donald was there for that too. So maybe it was Donald who was bitching about the pay. And then there was Rodney, supposedly bitching about the $150 for the unit. Maybe it was Donald really bitching about this, trying to make it seem like it was somebody else who was bitching about this to indirectly, possibly, be like trying to sound the alarm himself. He said that John bitched about pay. Rodney bitched about pay. And maybe, after yesterday, $160 for 8 hours, $20 an hour. Like, come on, man, I'm not doing that. I'm going to paint this trim and I'm going to get up out of here. Go paint. You were in there with 2 other people, man. I try to be a detective with all of this. Anyways, I'm at Lowe's. I got to grab some supplies. We'll chat again real soon. Leaving from Lowe's. God, I love saying that. Actually, I shouldn't love saying that, as expensive as it is. $200 later. Damn. What did I get? I got me 2 3-inch cut brushes. My Valspars that they do good. Cheaper than a Purdy. Not as good as a $10 Wooster from McCormick's, but I got me 3 18-inch naps. 2 good ones, 1 cheap one. I got me a pack of tape, because we can never have enough tape. Man, a 6-pack of tape is $40. And then I got me 2 things of liquid sandpaper, which is our deglosser for our trim. And that works out really well. That's $10 a container. And a container of that, or a bottle of that, usually lasts us, I don't know, 3 or 4 units. 2 or 3 units at least. So I got 2 bottles of it. Just never can have enough of this stuff. Continuing on the conversation about Donald, what would y'all do, man? Like I said, it's been an ongoing thing. It really has. I need to see, I guess, how today plays out, and then I will make decisions afterwards. I keep talking about house cleaning. Don't clean house before you can clean house, I guess is a good way to say it. Don't clean the house until you can clean the house. All right, so like I said, we're gonna go over to property 5. We're gonna load that out. And then we're gonna go prepare for property 1, get that squared away, get that rocking and rolling. Once that's rocking and rolling, then we'll head over to property 4 and get that one going. Somebody had left a comment. I'm literally gonna make a t-shirt that says that. If I get the time this week, I'll have it this week. Damn, I got a piece of my wife's hair stuck on the side of my face. Somebody had left a comment and said, Joe, you should do a video showing us how to paint. Somebody else had left a comment in response to that, said it's a great idea for once Joe actually does learn how to paint. Sick burn. But they said but they had said you should do a video showing us how to paint and what you look for when it comes to the painting, like what you're supposed to do. And if I get some time today, I'll most certainly start showing you some of the things that are oh so important. And what I mean when I'm saying some things, because I know I've seen comments where people are saying, what do you mean when you say cutting in? I know nothing about painting. So for sure, I will start explaining some of those things and sharing them with you guys. How to paint apartments. God, if that ain't the perfect video right there for YouTube. And I'm going to do it because when I first started this business, a little truth, I actually went on YouTube looking for videos on how to paint apartments fast, and there's none. All you've got are dudes in there like painting a room in 90 seconds. Fucking that has nothing to do with painting an apartment fast. Prep work, a really important part of painting, especially when you're doing residential or offices or things like that. Like, man, prep work is so important. I learned quite a bit from the Idaho painting, or the Idaho painter on YouTube, and he's a very insightful painter. But I learned from him, especially, that spraying is not always what you need to be doing. If you're doing residential, if you're in somebody's house, if you're in an office, man, you better be rolling that shit. You better be rolling it, because the mess and stress is so much less brushing and rolling versus spraying, especially when you've got people's things in there or people living in the unit, which we don't do. But there are certain methods to the madness when it comes to apartment painting. There are certain things that you have to keep in mind. In some cases, it is quantity over quality. In some cases, the quality doesn't have to be to the level that a homeowner would expect that quality to be, and for a very specific reason. That reason is price. You get what you pay for. It is as simple as that. It's been said to me so many times. That looks like a painter right there going up into these trap house apartments. Can't even imagine what they're getting to paint a unit. Probably $300 or less. But in a lot of cases, it is quantity over quality. If they're not going to pay, they're going to get what they pay for. A lot of cases, it's they pay the least and expect the most. In a lot of cases, it's they pay the least, expect the most, and don't even pay when they're supposed to pay. But then there are other cases where they do pay more. And they're higher end properties where you really got to go up and beyond. You got to do residential quality. You got to do residential quality. And in my business, I try to give you the best quality, the best bang for the buck. Are we perfect? By no stretch. Do we make mistakes, even top guys? Absolutely. But one thing that I want to mention is something that I think is kind of interesting. You see preparation when it comes to painting. In some cases, it is actually easier to clean it versus prep it. Maybe not in all cases, but certainly in some cases. And maybe certainly not, not drop anything, but I'll show you a perfect example when we get where we're going. Let me get where we're going, because I had this big ass truck ride in my ass and he was making me a little nervous. So once we get where we're going, I will share a little more on what I mean by clean it versus prep it. All right, just getting up into the unit from yesterday. Milton and Najee did, and unit looks really good. So Najee was doing kitchens and baths. I got some good cuts. Happy with that. It looks nice and clean, nice and good. And yeah, so prep versus cleanup. This is a perfect example of that. You drop it, and we're not taking shit off. And there's going to be plenty of overspray in here. But the deal is just, how you doing? Just clean it. Clean it, and a lot of times that's going to be faster than prepping it. But this looks superb. Really happy with the way this came out. They kept everything buttoned up nice and tight. So I'm happy with that. And we're going to get up out of here, get this loaded out. Truck sitting out there, and real quick, just want to mention I have in fact heard from Rodney. That's right. Rodney hit me up this morning. Asking if I've got any work today, and I can't wait to tell him, not for you, Stick, not for you. Matter of fact, I'll never work you again, you bank robber son of a bitch, you. All right, let me get loaded up out of here, and I'll keep with y'all in a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, we are. Hey, what's going on? Welcome over to the storage unit and getting ready to load out and load in and load up and load out. So what we got going on? I got to figure out a place to put all this damn paint. Yeah, I do. Damn. Ended up with a fair amount of more paint than I thought I would. Kind of crazy. Sometimes that happens. But what are you gonna do? So I would talk with Rodney, not really talk with him, just text with him and just say, hey man, no longer need your help. Your work is terrible. And no response to that. No, hey man, that's fucked up. I take pride in my work. Or, you got it all wrong. It was the other guy. No rebuttal whatsoever. And hey, it was fun while it lasted for that guy. He got 2 good days of just fucking robbing me. So we'll move on and shoot our shot elsewhere. So I do got Najee on the way and Pee-wee's brother also. So 2 new guys. Najee did really good yesterday. Got high hopes for Pee-wee's brother. We will see. And like I said, house cleaning is about to definitely take place. And I don't mean all this shit. Hey, you see those 0 turns back there? Those 2 beautiful 0 turns? Both of those are for sale right now. Something else I forgot to mention is I fucking quit the landscape job. Yeah, I did. Because I ain't got time for it. I don't have time. It was good while it lasted. And man, I gave them folks more than I ever wanted to. That's for damn sure. But I got to focus on this. This is the most important thing. And obviously, just by the clutter, I mean, it's pretty safe to say this thing is where I need to be focusing all of my efforts at. But how much do you think I can get for them 0 turns back there? Y'all let me know. You need a mower? Holla at me. All right, let me continue loading up. I probably gotta stack this to the ceiling and get over to property 1 and make sure this unit's going. My God, it feels like it's been forever since I've talked to y'all. And forgive me, I know we're always up in the truck. It's hard to film when I've got my guys, because I don't film in front of my guys very much at all. I don't think that that's what I want to be doing. But anyways, I'm on my way back out to property 4. I'm leaving from property 1 right now. And shit show at property 1 as always. So we had a unit that was scheduled to go today. It was a 2-bedroom color change. I go look at the unit first. I go walk up to the unit. Telltale signs the unit's not ready. Doormat still in front of the door saying welcome. And then I can hear people talking inside of the unit because they clearly still live there. So I would text the boss and say, hey, just seeing if this unit is ready because we're here. I've got painters on site ready to paint this unit. And this person's going to message me back and straight lie to me saying, oh, there's still a few things in the unit. Can we push it off till the 19th? Today is the 11th. So I don't even respond. I'm flabbergasted. I'm ready to go talk to the boss and be like, hey, yo, why ain't nobody communicating with me at this property when there's a change to the schedule? Because this boss would text me yesterday, not even email. That's when you know it's urgent. Text me and say, hey, when y'all gonna paint the guest suite? Because I put that off from last week. So if I would have known that the unit wasn't ready yesterday, I could have been like, we can paint the guest suite tomorrow, meaning today. Anyways, I would catch the maintenance supervisor and be like, hey, yo, the guest suite, is it ready? Oh, no, it ain't been prepped. Don't worry about prepping it. We'll prep it. And prep it we most certainly have. So this guest suite is basically a model unit or a guest suite that maybe your family can rent when they're in town. I mean, it's a fully dressed unit. It's a furnished unit. So that's the unit that I've got Milton, Najee, and my new guy, Pee-wee's brother, working on. They're all going to get $200 for the day to do that unit. And quite a bit of money to be paying these guys. Milton may or may not be, and I almost thought about paying Pee-wee's brother and Najee a little bit less, giving Milton a little bit more. But I want the incentive to be there for these guys to work hard. And if these guys work hard, Milton's not going to have to work so hard. They're all going to pull their equal weight, because that's what I expect when I pay you by the hour in a unit, saying, hey, I'm going to give you 8 hours to get this unit done. Everybody's getting 8 hours no matter how many hours it takes. Or if I say, hey, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars to get the unit done. You know, 200 divided by 8 comes out to a pretty penny. Comes out to a pretty penny. So there's a lot of initiative right there for those two guys, Najee and Pee-wee's brother, to really pull their weight. And I think that they will. Pee-wee's brother comes with all of his own tools. He comes with his painter whites, of course. And Najee, I found out, used to work for the competition. He was a painter for the competition. So how about that? If I think you're a top guy, I'm going to give you top pay, and I'm not going to fuck around with it. I'm going to get you there real quick. Then I'm going to try to hold on to you, and I hope I'm able to. Well, where's the incentive after you hit top pay? Well, the incentive is supervisor. Because I'm done saying, oh, I think this person could be the supervisor or that person. From now on, it's, hey, who's going to show me they can be the supervisor? I'm going to tell everybody that position is open to be filled. Anyways, Bo and Jess should be at property 4. There's another 2-bedroom color change going over here. They're going to be doing that unit by themselves today. The problem over here, though, is the money is not the same as it is at property 1. I don't know how it got fucking confused, but I am getting a little bit less over here than I am at property 4 than I am at property 1. So, Bo and Jess, they're probably going to get $250 a piece to do this unit, which $500 for the day is damn good money. That's what they made yesterday. They made $570 for the day together. So that's damn good money. One other thing to mention real quick, car conversations is basically what these are. Donald will call me. I haven't heard from Donald since yesterday afternoon. Donald called me, hey, just trying to find out what's going on for today. Okay. Well, what was going on with you? What happened yesterday? You know, why did you end up leaving? And I'm not trying to be bitching about this. I'm really trying to do better about this. Like, why did you end up leaving? Oh, well, they told me, you know, hey, they got... Okay, well, I wasn't there. I don't know who said what. Do I think that they told him to leave? No. But I don't know who said what. From now on, we're there. We're all there until the unit is done. Nobody is leaving until the unit is done. It's not fair to the other folks. And damn sure ain't fair to them. So, I think that conversation went okay, trying to express that to him in a civil way. And, you know, I hope it was well received, and whatever, man. I got to address these issues. These are ticks. These are strikes. These are, hey, points deducted. I'm bringing in new folks. I'm not saying that anybody's, you know, I'm looking to be replacing people. But damn it, man, just do what you're supposed to do, man. So I don't have to do that. Anyways, let's go see how some units came out from yesterday and check out the new unit that's going for today. Hopefully I'll be able to film a little, I will be able to film a little bit of that. All right. Just getting up into the unit. over here. Whew, this is a big, big unit. Yeah, it is. All right, so it's got a freaking dining area, a little kitchenette type of deal. Kitchen ain't much to that. Pretty large living area with a freaking another little nook in here. Son of a gun. It's a lot. Yeah, it is. That's a hell of a lot. 2-bedroom. Not sure if this is a full color change or if this is just a trim change, because this color, damn, look at this screen. How'd you like to live right on that main road? This color is a color that we've been keeping. We haven't been changing this color. If the units aren't yellow, we haven't been changing them to gray. So I'm going to have to get confirmation on what's going on with this unit. And then bathroom over here. Hey, Joe, how you doing today? Well, I don't think I'm doing too bad. Some discoloration, water damage, water stains right there. Got a little bit of an issue right there. We're gonna have to make a correction there. And yeah, I gotta get clarification on what's going on with this. So I have no idea where Bo and them are at just yet. They were supposed to be here already. So let me find out where they're at and get with you in just a little bit. All right, just talk with Bo. He's about to be here. So up inside of the second unit, they had to paint yesterday, and awesome job up in here. Look how shiny these walls are. These walls are fucking semi-gloss. And that's what the guy told us. He said the whole unit is semi-gloss. And if it ain't though, yeah, hell of a job they did in here. So we had to hit the trim again. Remember, the trim was booty. They did a fantastic job on that. And again, this is that same color that we were just talking about in the other unit, which is making me think this is probably just a trim change. Little miss right there. Probably just a trim change. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, we are definitely gonna find out. All right, but anyway, this unit looks great. Glad to see it. Love to hear it. And not much semi-gloss left. All right, let me go look at the other unit and try to talk with the maintenance guy and find out. Oh, shit. Damn, man, we gotta clean that up. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, man. We gotta do a little better than that. What is going on? Yeah, looks good though. Looks good. Sure hope you painted that. All right, good job. On to the next one. Well, I doubt you can see me. 7-Eleven in the evening, and it's dark outside. I got the truck slam loaded with shit. And yeah, we're done. So what a mess of a day today turned into. We were supposed to be doing a unit at Property 1, a 2-bedroom color change, and that wasn't ready to go, so we ended up doing a guest suite instead that was fully furnished. Man, I wish I had my glasses because I can't see a fucking thing messing with these people. So we did a guest suite fully furnished. It was me, it was Milton, it was the guy Najee, and Pee-wee's brother. And I mean, I was knee deep in this unit, not really wanting to be, but I needed to be, because had I not, that unit would not be done tonight. Certainly wouldn't be done tonight. So Najee was definitely the weakest link today. He just, I guess he was injured or he hurt his back or something somewhere. I don't know where he did that at, but he was slow rolling for sure. I literally walked in, he was painting trim like, oh man, it was the craziest thing that I'd ever seen in terms of how slow he was going. So, Pee Wee's brother did pretty good today. He toughed it out, stuck with it, and Najee tried to as well. I got him off of the trim once I realized too late, almost too late, that he was really struggling trying to paint that trim. So I just had him rolling walls with the 18-inch roller. After I did a lot. I did almost the entire first coat, and I did a lot. I hated the fact that I had to get in there and do so much of that work, and I paid those guys, I paid everybody $200 each to do the unit. And you know, at one point I was thinking to myself, oh my God, what have I done? Like this, no, like I shouldn't be paying these guys by the unit, but in the end, it ended up being the better alternative for me. It'd have been more expensive to pay them by the hour, that's for damn sure. And you know, some of them guys I feel like are worth like 16 bucks an hour, not Milton. Pee Wee's brother and certainly Najee are $16 an hour guys. And no disrespect or discredit to them. You know, if they can learn it and pick it up. And Pee Wee's brother did pretty okay. A little slow at first, but then as, you know, the day started going, he really started picking it up. So, you know, I could see that. But Najee, unfortunately, was, like I said, the weakest link. But I don't even know that he'll come back tomorrow, to be honest. I get that feeling. And, you know, it's crazy that on one day, a guy can be an all-star, and then on the next day, just fall apart, and maybe like the true colors come out or something. Yeah, something like that. Nice enough guy. But I don't know that longevity with this is going to be for him. Bout is still working on the unit that he had for today, which was a 2-bedroom trim change. And, you know, they should really be done with that unit, but they're not. They're getting $200 a piece for that unit as well. I thought it was a full color change, but it's not. And I don't even think, oh God, exhausted. I don't think I get a whole lot for those units. I can't remember what I told him I was going to give him for the day. Anyways, in other news, Property 3 would call me, ask me to paint 2 units. I said, sure. And they were like, okay, can you paint 2 units on Thursday? As a matter of fact, they texted me and asked me to do the 2 units. And then they said, if you could get them both done on Thursday, that would be great. I didn't even respond to that. And I'm going to keep everything tight-lipped until tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the day. Tomorrow is check day. I've come to realize that checks come on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday, but yesterday was Columbus Day. If them checks don't come tomorrow, and I need like 10 checks to come in. If they do not come in, or you know, I don't get the right checks in, ain't gonna be no painting for Property 3, that's for sure. But I got a good feeling about tomorrow. I think they're gonna come in, and we're gonna get back on track. Think positive. Folks, that's it. I can't see you, you can't see me. It's dark. I wanna go home, eat some leftover red beans and rice that my mother-in-law cooked for us. She cooked an amazing meal for us the night before she had to leave today. I'm sure that was pretty emotional for my wife. My mother-in-law got to go with my wife to a doctor's appointment for my son. And we would learn that my wife only has 3 more doctor's appointments. That is crazy. Thanks for taking the time. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow. Until then, take care.